When talking about Soul Land 2, Peerless Tang Sect, one of the most heated topics among fans has always been the treatment of Tang Wutong. To put it bluntly, her entire journey as the heroine has been like a roller coaster, filled with anticipation, disappointment, heartbreak, and finally redemption. For a character who was originally meant to stand at the center alongside Huo Yuhao, she instead became one of the most wronged heroines in all of Donghua adaptations. Think about it. In the early stages, when she appeared as Wang Donger, her position seemed untouchable. She and Huo Yuhao had chemistry, destiny, and even that unique martial soul fusion skill that no one else could replace. Their interactions at Shrek Academy, the teasing, the shared cultivation, the growing bond, it was all building up so well. Fans were confident she would stand firmly as the one true heroine. But then came the twist. Wang Qiu entered the stage, and suddenly the spotlight shifted. For countless episodes, the narrative leaned heavily on Huo Yuhao and Wang Qiu's life and death struggles, their trials in battle, and their mutual dependence. And where was Tang Wutong during all of this? Lying dormant, unable to wake up, and ultimately overshadowed. The girl who was supposed to be his most important partner became almost invisible. Many fans at the time even complained, why introduce another heroine? Why weaken Donger's role like this? It all came down to the knot in her heart, the sealed memories of her divine identity. Because she couldn't break through that seal, she couldn't move forward. And so, while Yuhao and Qiu forged bonds through survival and sacrifice, Tang Wutong was stuck on the sidelines. Her frustrations were not just in the story, they became the frustrations of the audience watching her fade away. But the author, and now the production team, clearly never intended to abandon her. When Tang San intervened, sealing away Wang Donger's memories of the God realm, everything changed. That was the moment the stage was being rebuilt for her grand return. And unlike other characters who may have only one or two big moments, Tang Wutong's comeback is crafted as a redemption arc on a scale rarely seen in Soul Land. Hidden teasers and fan anticipation. For months now, the official studio has been playing a clever game of hide and seek with Tang Wutong's model. They refuse to give fans a full reveal, knowing perfectly well how much hype and expectation is building. Think about how torturous it is. We've seen silhouettes in Xiao Wu's birthday special, a quick flash in the newest opening credits, hints of her glowing wings and outline, but never a clear look. This kind of deliberate concealment only fuels speculation. Social media forums, fan groups, and even mobile game communities are filled with discussions dissecting every frame where Tang Wutong's shadow appears. Some fans even zoomed in frame by frame to capture the faint outlines of the Golden Dragon Butterfly martial spirit costume. And indeed, the wings are unmistakable, glowing, layered, and patterned in such intricate designs that even blurred frames reveal their artistry. This is why her reappearance isn't just a plot development, it's a full-on event. It's the anime equivalent of a grand stage curtain finally being pulled back. And the more the officials tease, the more explosive her reveal will be when it finally comes. 3 costumes, 3 identities. One of the most exciting aspects of Tang Wutong's return is the fact that she won't just reappear in her old look. No, she will bring with her 3 completely different appearances, each representing a stage of her identity. The butterfly god modeling. This is the ultimate form. A pale golden gown designed to shimmer like butterfly wings in the light. Layered hems flowing gracefully like the flutter of divine wings. Her collar, adorned with gemstones, glows faintly with spiritual light. Her hair is tied in a loose, elegant knot that exposes her slender neck, giving her both divine authority and feminine grace. Mobile game adaptations have already shown us glimpses of this form, but fans agree, the anime will undoubtedly refine it to perfection. After all, this is no ordinary character. This is the daughter of the god King Tang San. Her aura must be flawless, refined, and majestic. The Shrek Academy return outfit. Here, Tang Wutong sheds divine elegance for practical strength. Long hair flows like a banner, her eyes cold and unapproachable, her clothing simple yet perfectly fitted for combat. She exudes independence, a warning that no one can treat her as fragile anymore. In one iconic scene, Huo Yuhao, overwhelmed by emotion, tries to embrace her, only for her icy gaze to freeze him in place. That moment encapsulates her transformation. No longer the girl waiting for rescue, but a warrior who demands respect. The teacher's uniform. Perhaps the most shocking transformation. Skipping a grade entirely, Tang Wutong qualifies as a Shrek teacher upon return because she has already reached the Soul Sage level. This is the same rank Zhou Yi held when she taught, meaning Tang Wutong steps directly into the role of authority. Her look in this form is strict and commanding. A neat high ponytail, sleeves rolled up, school jacket fitted, and her presence sharper than Zhou Yi's ever was. Students tremble under her gaze and fans joke, if Huo Yuhao gets distracted, his wife might punish him with 20 laps around the academy field. Together, these three appearances, divine goddess, aloof warrior, and strict teacher, showcase the full spectrum of her identity. Each look reflects her growth, her maturity, and her multi-dimensional role as both heroine and individual. The emotional knot, 9 knives and 18 holes. But Tang Wutong's return isn't just about costumes or modeling. It's about breaking the final seal of her heart, and that moment comes in the brutal arc of 9 knives and 18 holes. Imagine the scene. Long Xiaoyao forces Huo Yuhao to stab himself again and again until blood pours from 9 wounds. He endures the agony, not for himself, but to awaken Tang Wutong. And it works. As she witnesses his pain, the wall inside her heart shatters. Memories come flooding back. Memories of the sea god fate, where their hands intertwined. Memories of the star Do Great Forest, of standing together against impossible odds. Memories of sacrifice, and above all, memories of love. When she finally calls out his name, Huo Yuhao, fans know it will be one of the most unforgettable moments in the entire franchise. The second time at the sea god fate, the reunion that rewrites their destiny, will reduce countless viewers to tears. At that moment, Tang Wutong is no longer fractured between Wang Donger and Wang Cure. She is whole, complete, her 3 souls unified, the true heroine of Peerless Tang Sect. Why her return matters more than any battle. Some might argue that Huo Yuhao's rise, the fights, the leveling up, the impossible victories are the main highlights of the series. But to many fans, Tang Wutong's journey is the real climax. Her story is not just about power, it's about identity, memory, and love. Watching her transition from the silenced Wang Donger to the aloof Tang Wutong and finally to the complete butterfly goddess is a narrative arc more moving than any war. And from a storytelling perspective, her return resolves one of the longest-running tensions of the series. With her at Yuhao's side, there is no longer room for rivals. Characters like Orange may still appear, but their significance is reduced to mere side interactions. The heart of the story, the soul of it, rests with Yuhao and Wutong. Closing thoughts. So here we are, standing at the brink of her long-awaited comeback. Fans have speculated, debated, and waited for what feels like forever. And the officials know this. By keeping her hidden, by only teasing her silhouette, they are building anticipation for a reveal that will shake the fandom. Tang Wutong's return isn't just another episode, it's the restoration of balance, the redemption of a heroine, and the emotional peak of Soul Land 2. When she finally spreads her butterfly wings across the screen, embodying all 3 forms, goddess, warrior, teacher, there will be no doubt left. Tang Wutong is back, and she is cooler, stronger, and more complete than ever before. So what about you? Do you think the official anime will deliver the divine aura fans are waiting for? Will Tang Wutong's modeling and story arc redeem the frustrations of the past? Or do you think there's still a chance her role could be cut short again? Leave your thoughts below, because one thing's for sure. When Tang Wutong finally descends, it will not just be a character reveal, it will be a Soul Land legend.